Big Cat and welcome back to my channel. So this is my first English video and I am not nervous but kind of strange because I'm not used to speak really much English since I live here in Mexico and I don't usually cross to the other side or to United States. I live near the border, so every time I want to go over there, I cross the border. But I don't usually cross because I'm over here a mom 24/7 and I do, like mom stuff. So we are going to get to this video, and today I'm going to show you all of my collection shoe, which most of them I believe is vintage. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so first I have these kind of like a mix of Victorian, witchy, and Gothic boots, and they have these hair ribbons and they have a little zipper on the side. I really like the heel. It's kind of like curved. So I bought these here in Tijuana. There's a store in downtown here in Tijuana, and it's a little bit expensive, the store, the stuff that they sell there. I actually bought these like a little bit high from $100. I believe it was like 110 or 120, something like that. And the good thing of that store is that if you don't have that money to buy the shoes right away, you can do like a like an afterpay on the store if you don't have the money, and like pay like every 2 weeks until you finish your payment and then get the shoes. Yeah, that's the good thing of the store. So yeah, Victorian witches, Gothic shoes, and I just wear them like 2 times. I don't usually wear them too much, but I love them. So next I have these flapper shoes from the 1920s. It's not actually made from the 1920s, but it's styled from the 1920s. Like the model, the made of the shoe, the concept, everything is from the 1920s style and or inspired. And I see them kind of like the flapper shoes when fashion started to open on the woman or the new generation from the 1920s, like women in the Victorian or Edwardian era used to be, like too conservative and not show too much of the skin, and not only the clothes but also like the living of style that used to just take care of the kids and stay home and be emotionally supported to their husband, and they don't have too much rights. They were just there being a mom and a wife, that's it. And in the 1920s, women started to rebel, like to be, is I think it's when the feminists started, and when women started to like have a little bit of lifestyle just like the man, like go out and drink a little bit and smoke, and not just only the style of living but also the style of clothing. So clothes started to be more extravagant from that time and be more restricted, you know. So the shoes, you know, like in the Victorian or Edwardian era, used to be more like these shoes, not showing the toe or the feet, nothing like that. And from the 1920s, they started making like kind of like flapper shoes to show a little bit of skin from the feet, you know, and also the clothes. And yeah. I bought these on Rose. It was like $8. They were actually very, very cheap. And when I saw them, I was like, I'm gonna take them. Hell yes, because they're beautiful and cheap. So why not? Next, I have these 90 2000, beginning of the 2000 shoes. Kind of like the Spice Girls shoes. So yeah, just a low heel. And I bought these, I believe, for only $10. They were actually pretty cheap. And the quality of the shoe is actually really good. It's not too, you know, like, it doesn't feel like really poor quality. It actually is pretty good. And I love them. And I just wore them like 3 times. I don't wear them that much, but yeah, I just have them until, you know, I decided to wear them again. Next, I have these platform shoes. Now, I believe like 70s style. Also, it's kind of like more 70s style slash nowadays, because these days they wear so much these shoes. So that's why I'm saying like 70s slash nowadays. And I bought these in Tres Hermanos. It's like a little cheap store over here in Tijuana. They have a lot of Tres Hermanos over here. And it's a cheap shoe store. It's a store where it's a shoe store, a really cheap shoe store. And I bought these like for $10. And I have with these over 3 years. It looks a little bit, you know, like a little, you can tell like I use them a lot. And it doesn't look new anymore, of course. And I really like them because they're so comfortable and they don't actually like hurt my feet or anything like that. So yeah, these babies, they're comfy too. I forgot to say that, but yeah. Next, I have these combat boots. Okay, I'm not sure about these. I mean, I do like it, but when I order them on a group called Marketplace. It's on your Facebook. It's, you know, like a bunch of pages. Well, it's like a group that you see a lot of people selling stuff, and like shoes, clothes, and decor home and stuff like that, much more. And I saw like a pair, it wasn't these, but I saw another pair of boots, and they were more like shining, and these are more ashy. The other ones were more like shiny and beautiful, and I was like, oh, I really want those boots. And when I asked for the boots, they were sold out. So I was like really mad. But the girl told me, you know what, I have some other boots, which are these, and they look, I mean, and they look pretty on the photo. I was like, oh well, they're not that bad. Yeah, I will take those. fuck it. So I bought them, and when I arrived to get the shoes, when I saw them in person, I wasn't really sure like I want them, but since like I since I told the girl that I was gonna buy them, it's just I have to buy them. And I wore them a couple of I wore them a couple of times with my bell bottoms and my skirts, but I just stopped using them lately. I don't know why, and they're really comfy also. It's just I don't know. It's just I don't like there's something about these shoes that I don't like. I don't know. It's just I don't know. But I mean, I still use them every time when I need to use them. But yeah, they're not my favorite. They're not my favorite, but also I don't dislike them, but they're not my favorite. If that makes sense. Yeah, they cost me like $25. They were a little bit expensive. Yeah. Next, I have these beautiful platform shoes inspired from the 70s. I got this from Shane, and they are a low heel, just the way I like, and they are like a brown, like a dark brown on the platform, but then these part of the shoe is kind of like a light brown, and over here the buckle is golden, so it's kind of like this. You can see I think I just used them one time. Over here the part of the feet is really soft, and they are really comfy. They cost me like $35, something like that. They weren't too cheap, but yeah. Next, I have these beautiful mod shoes. Okay, cost me like around $60. Yeah, like $60, something like that, $60 or $70. And it's actually shoes made from here, Mexico. They're not from USA. Kind of like a Dr. Martin style, but they're not Dr. Martin. And you can see like the cover from the inside shoe, like over here in the over here, like in the side, it's kind of like leather, and the rest of the cover is black, and they have their shoelaces, and they are really comfy, and I love them, and I actually love them. Like, there are most my go-to shoes because I can wear them with everything. I mean, they're so versatile that I can wear them with everything. That's what I like about these shoes. And yeah, mod shoes. Okay, so next I have these beautiful red babies. Vintage is kind of from the for me it's a little bit like a pin-up vintage style from the 1940s, and they are one of my go-to shoes also, these ones, because the fact that it's not only beautiful red, It have all this detail on the side, which is like little flowers. It's a low heel and is so freaking comfy. So yeah, like I love them, love them. And this is how it's in the front. It's kind of like pointy, a little bit pointy. This is from the side. That's the way how it looks from the side. A low heel. And it has a zipper from the back. This detail, which are little flowers. So freaking beautiful. I love them. And these I got them from Wish. It cost me around like $36. They are made from China. So the quality is nothing bad at all. I mean, it's actually a pretty good quality. So yeah. So next, I already showed you this Victorian shoes from a previous and last video that I made a couple of days. So these are Victorian shoes. And I freaking love them. I haven't worn them yet, but I'm gonna wear them very soon. And they have this low heel. This is how it looks from the front. It have these shoelaces, and this is the length of the boot. And you can see inside everything is in black. Everything is black. Okay. Gonna show you how it looks from the front one more time. I freaking love them. I am so in love with them. And it only cost like $28. I bought them, I don't know if I just mentioned it or not, just in case I will mention again. I bought them from Wish and I freaking love them. So yeah, they're gonna be one of my go-to shoes as well. So yeah. Okay, now that I shown you all my beautiful and lovely collection shoe, now I'm gonna show you my ugliest shoes that I have currently. And right now I have my Skechers shoes. I bought them like, I believe like last year when I went to, no, it was 2 years ago. I went to Puerto Rico with my husband and I bought these shoes. And that time I was pregnant and I wanted to be comfortable. So I bought the shoes, tennis shoes, or sneakers, or training shoes. But yeah. I'm a really huge Vans girl, so I have my Vans tennis shoes. They're black, and I'm gonna get red ones very soon. Not a red ones, like a wine color. But yeah, it cost me like $60. The Skechers cost me like $20, $25, something like that. They look like a disaster right now because I use them so much. They're one of my go-to shoes, and that's why they look so crappy right now. But yeah, and dirty. Last but not least, I have my Bohemian, kind of like a tennis shoe style. I don't know, I'm not pretty sure, but yeah, for me it's kind of like Bohemian, orange and white, creamy color with orange lace shoes. And over here on the bottom you can see the brownish. Yeah, they're handmade actually. So when I bought them, it was actually pretty cheap. I think I bought them for only $7. And for being handmade, I mean, they are cheap. So yeah. I used to wear them a lot, but I just stopped using them. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, and we come to the end of this video shoe collection, my beautiful vintage shoe collection, and modern and dirty disaster shoes. So blessings and hugs to each of you, and I see you in a next video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start making English videos. Perhaps yes, maybe no, I'm not sure. But I I am serious thinking about it, because it will help me a lot to develop my English. And yeah, so see you on the next video, and blessings.